Morning. It's Tuesday the 1st of March 2022 and it has just gone 3:30 in the morning because we're off to Wales to build a log cabin. Now it's nearly a 4-hour drive ahead of us, so we're going to share the driving. I'm going to do 2 hours, then Jordan's going to do 2 hours, and then hopefully we get there. We're in the middle of nowhere, like literally in the middle of nowhere, so fingers crossed there's signal. Now this cabin is similar to one that we built in Manchester a couple of weeks ago, whereas it's got insulation on the floor, the roof, flat roof with EPDM rubber roof. Now the problem we've got, the weather's supposed to be rubbish in Wales, very similar to what it was in Manchester, which means we're going to have a struggle to find the time window to get the rubber roof done in the dry, which is then going to have a knock-on effect. So we're booked in to stay at a place called I'll fill you in on that in a bit, but we're not sure how it's going to work. We think it's self-catering with a shared kitchen, so we're going to go do some shopping together to buy some tea and breakfast and stuff, so we're not eating out and spending loads of money. But yeah, like I said, the challenge for myself personally is to try and get this job done, because it's my birthday on Thursday and I'm 45. Now as it stands, we're booked in for 2 nights, so tonight and Wednesday night, and then finish it on Thursday. Now we're going to try and go, obviously, quick as we can, and hopefully get back to see my children on my birthday. Now, as it stands now, weather's going to be the problem. I've never built a building like this before. It's different kind of logs than we're used to. Jordan has done, but not for a while. So that's challenge number 1. But like I said, we've got 2.5 days. So ideally, we want to try and get as much as we can done today and tomorrow, working as late as we can, to then have an easier day Thursday, to drive back around about lunchtime on Thursday, so I can actually see the children before they go to bed on my birthday. That's the goal. Now, problem number 1 is I'm down the shed, because I've got to go to the bike shed and fight my way in there to try and find the chop saw and the chop saw stand, which I should have done yesterday and not left it till like 3:30 in the morning. So that's what I've got to do. So fingers crossed this goes really, really well, and it's not going to have any problems. Like I said, weather. That's the only problem that we've got to deal with, is the weather, and I don't know what it's going to be like, because every time I've been to Wales, the weather's been rubbish. So I'm going to go in there, dig that chop saw out, have my cup of tea, fill my flask up, get ready to go. Oil check and water check on the bus first. But challenge number 1, go and get the chop saw out. Why did I not do it last night, you moron? Come on, let's go. Road trip. Right, we are now 3 hours into our journey. I've done my 2-hour shift. Jordan's now doing his shift. We are almost at the Brecon Beacons. We've got about an hour, the sat-nav says, to go. So we're actually in Wales. It's raining, the signal's rubbish, but we come to expect that. Pretty uneventful, nice and quiet roads. Leaving that time of day, it's always going to be. So I'm just going to sit back, probably have a little snooze after a cup of tea, and enjoy the Welsh scenery other than sheep. We're actually going to be about 45 minutes early, so if the cabin's not on time, we're going to be sitting around for a bit, but don't mind that, really don't. Sheep! Really need to get a new lock for that. It's been broken for a long time. That is literally the only way that you can get in and out the back of the minibus, and then you can kind of like latch it up so you can use it during the daytime. At night time you just have to pull the little bar off. But yes, we've arrived at our destination. We haven't actually gone and looked at the build site or the base or anything yet. I'm assuming it's that way somewhere, but yeah, we are literally right in the middle of the Welsh countryside. So yeah, pretty uneventful journey here. We've now got to wait another 45 minutes because Neil, delivering the cabin, got stuck in traffic because he's had to come from Coventry, so about the same distance as us. So we're just going to sit and chill with a cup of tea and wait, and obviously might actually try and get some tours out of the organised chaos, which is not really organised chaos. It literally is just, that's a load of crap. It is literally just chaos, not organised. Look at the state of it. So yeah, go and have a look, we have insulation arrived. No OSB that I can see, but we don't need that yet. What we want is a nice, dry, flat area. We don't know how far away the base is. I've not even looked yet. So cup of tea and just chill and wait. Fix the mess. Right, believe it or not, that is just pallet 1 of pallet 2.5 because one of them's doors and windows. So that literally is just the flooring and the roofing and the floor bearers. The second pallet will be the whole building. There's a little bit of a problem though, because this customer has actually got 2 cabins on order, which one is being installed this week and one's not being delivered and installed for at least another 3 or 4 weeks. Problem being, both of the cabins have her name on at the farm in Coventry. So this has led us to believe, well, I'm sorry, back, say that again. Right. We're led to believe that this is cabin number 1 that we're building this week, but it could be a mixture of cabin number 1 and cabin number 2, which we're not going to know because of like her name. I'm not going to show her name, but her name is all over it. So until we start building, it's either going to go up pretty well, not a problem, or it's going to come to a very sudden standstill, and then we're kind of doomed. So we'll get the second pallet open, get it up here, then we'll know. Going up right, it is actually like really hard. I've been taunting Jordan most of the afternoon about his lethargy and he's really tired, but we've both been up since 3:30 this morning and it's 4:10 and these logs we're quite used to. I think it's about 140mm logs, the normal cabins. These are like 200mm wide, so they're massive logs, and there is obviously a communication barrier with the old man here because he is very Welsh, and I kind of just go, yeah, smile and wave, that kind of thing. So I think what we're going to do is try and just get to the window height so the windows are nice and secure. If it does get windy tonight, they're not going to move around too much. But yeah, we are going to we've done all right though. I mean, it took 2.5 hours to get it unloaded off the lorry. Like I said, these are massive, not far at all, but they are very heavy logs, especially like carrying them on your own, whereas normally you can manage them quite well. The big ones at the back are like 5.5 meters long. So yeah, we're just gonna get it to window height, unwind, and then we need to go and what we're gonna do is go and check into our place, which I can't remember the name. I'll tell you in a bit. I think we just need a code to get in there, and I'm gonna work out what amenities we got because it's self-catering. So if it's got a fridge and a microwave, that'll do. Then we'll just go shopping and get some microwave meals, and then just chill and come back in the morning nice and early. So fingers crossed, it's going to plan to get home for my birthday on Thursday to see the children. Fingers crossed, it's going to plan. long day, very long day indeed. We've had enough. So we finished, we spoke to the customer, lovely lady. We're going to be back around about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. So we're going to try and get a nice good night's sleep because we are very, very tired indeed. So we've literally just checked into our amenities. It's like a shared house. I think there's 4 rooms, but they're very big rooms. So I've got my own room and I have a choice of 2 single beds. So I might just do a little bit of bed hopping. Jordan's got this great big bed. But I've got a fridge, he hasn't. But he's got a TV and I brought the Fire Stick. So annoying. But this is our like lounge area. If we want to have a sit down here, there is a TV on the wall up here if I want to watch TV. And the kitchen, look at the like plenty of cooking facilities. So now we know we've got a microwave, we've got a great big American fridge freezer, we've got a telly, we've got a hob, we've got an oven, which means now we can go to the Co-op and probably get some baked beans. So thanks for watching day 1 of trying to get home for my birthday or whatever I'm going to call it, because you'll know, because that's what I'll decide it'll be. And then fingers crossed, getting up to the roof height, brilliant. Wanted to get to the joist, but we haven't. So to get where we have done and spend nearly 3 hours unpacking the cabin, which we had to wait nearly an hour for it to arrive, to get where we have done in the daylight, bonus. So tomorrow, crack on, hopefully get the roof done. Should be out of here, hopefully by Thursday, to get home and see my children before I go to bed. So I'll see you in the morning on day 2. Sleep well, goodbye. I know I will.